Welcome back to the Ignorant Genius Podcast. I got two special co-hosts with me today. Why don't y'all introduce yourselves?
What up, what up, what up? It's Levi. Glad to be back, man.
I go by ACMPICE, comp for short.
How y'all doing today, fellas?
All right, man. No complaints.
We blessed.
We just gonna jump right in, man. Got some rap beef going on, man. What day was that? The Future and Metro dropped their album, We Don't Trust You.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what date it was, but
Early March.
Early March. Had a track called Like That with a surprise Kendrick Lamar feature on there, and he's addressing the big three. He's addressing Cole and Kendrick, leaving them out of the song. And yeah, man, what do y'all think about the Kendrick diss? We'll start there.
Came out March 22nd. What's today? April 8th?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been about 2 weeks since some change.
Yeah, so how y'all feel about Kendrick doing that on that album? Y'all, nobody was expecting that.
Nah, I wasn't.
Yeah.
I
know Future and Kendrick got the song on J-Rock.
Right.
Shit. What's the name of that song?
Damn, what's the name of that record?
From the Black Panther
Yeah.
soundtrack.
It's on his album. It's
King something.
King's Dead.
King's Dead. Yeah, they got that. But even then, you don't connect them.
Well, Kendrick on Mask Off sending shots at Drake too. Niggas don't even talk about that.
Yeah,
but yeah.
But even then, you would think Future wouldn't. I don't know.
How y'all let a conscious nigga go commercial while still making conscious albums?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, pop your shit.
I was thinking about naming this episode "Tuck the Sister the Rapper Back in the Pajama Clothes." Not for Drake, for Cole. But how do y'all feel about the Kendrick diss? We'll start there.
For one, like when I had text you when I first heard the record, but at the time they didn't have any of the features listed on the album, so I just thought the record was hard. I always was a fan of that beat. Wayne had did it before.
Classic. Drop 3.
I had to send it to somebody because niggas don't know.
Drop 3, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck Easy. Wayne.
No cap.
Yeah.
You had to be there.
Yep.
Like, but when I heard Kendrick shit, I was like, damn, this motherfucker spaz, bro. Like, but I knew it was no way they could come back. Cole has traditionally been too buddy, too peaceful, and Drake wasn't ready for that type of shit. Like, he on tour, whatever the case may be, man. But like, it just was too hard, man, and it came out of nowhere. That's the thing, and I think it's a lot of sneaky shit that's going on behind the scenes too. Like whether it's Metro and 21 or 21 and Future and Drake or whatever the case may be, where we finally know some shit is about to go like crack. I think this was just like the first jab, like just pretty much the wake up call. But I think we in for some shit. But luckily Cole already bowed out, so really the spotlight now on Drake, all the pressure on him now.
Yeah, I liked it because again, it's kind of a cheat code. Everybody was waiting on this album anyway. You being thrown in was like a pleasant surprise. Metro production is that nigga at his peak right now. Mm-hmm. You got all the old school samples on there. He addressing the big three. He addressing first person shooter. He throwing the shots about Drake on there, the album and stuff. So I say it's an 8 out of 10 verse because of just the shock factor and stuff like that too.
I think that's fair. I think 8 out of 10 is fair for sure.
No, definitely.
Yeah, I love the verse. You know what I'm saying?
It still hit because again, it's a good song. It ain't just
that's what I said.
I know it's about the diss, but even with just the production, the Future where the beat changes, I know we be like speculating, but even Future when it's going out like that, they were saying he might come back around.
No cap, because he faded that shit out.
Yeah, and maybe he not because Drake. He was basically like baiting somebody to say something. Mm-hmm. So yeah, and then Friday we got J. Cole. Might delete later. I guess you call it mixtape. 12 tracks, and on the last one, 7-minute drill. He goes at Kendrick Lamar. I thought it was a cool diss besides my brother, I hate to do this stuff, and in my head I'm like, it's not gonna do nothing, and then he proved me right. Cause last night at his Dreamville festival he apologized. So how do y'all feel about that, and what does that mean for J. Cole and Kendrick in this beef, far as just their little section of it?
I think he proved a lot of us right. I think that he didn't even really have to respond. I think this is a perfect example, and it should teach everybody a lesson not to like let the outside inside. You know what I mean? I think he heard everybody else like putting gas on something that wasn't even real. Obviously,
I think
he was addressing both of them.
I think a certain person put gas on it.
Yeah, I mean, it's the rumors is the rumors.
What did Seth say? I'll be your shield. Yeah. I think he was never going.
Drake is funny in that regard too, because like a genius in the way that he set stuff up too, because it's like you bringing him on tour, all this other stuff, buddy. Drake always has a reason why you're around. It ain't because he just fuck with you. That ain't what it is.
Sexy freaking red.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I don't even think that was for Drake, and I think Cole. I don't know if he was emotional or what the logic is behind it, but if you've been cool with Kendrick for so long, you should already kind of know how them two both feel about each other. You know what I mean? So it's just a perfect example of how trying to play peacemaker or something could kind of get you fucked up. Because he wasn't even dissing you. Then you fall victim to what people are saying. People saying he dissed you. But it's because they really want you to go first, and they want to give Drake any type of grace or leeway. You know what I'm saying? So now you feeling hyped up. You go out there, say some stuff that you don't mean, and now you apologizing in front of the world, saying some stuff that you recorded as a grown ass man in your mid-30s, and then 2 days later, nah, you ain't fucking with it and you apologizing, bro. I actually think he just should have performed that shit.
Yeah, you might as well. He should have performed right after the apology.
Yeah, because whatever Kendrick gonna say, it's not about to hurt. You still J. Cole.
And I hear a rumor that he gonna take it off the stream and let me go make sure. I need to go say.
Yeah, I heard that he said that too.
Honestly, like, it was kind of like, I hate the fact that Cole kind of was like a pawn in the situation, because he never had, like, his focus should have been, like, his whole purpose of being on that tour was to build momentum for the fall off, like to keep his name out there, let people know that the fall off is coming. This mixtape was probably already gonna come out just to kind of like be an appetizer until they provided the album. And with the diss being kind of, as Aaron called it, the most reluctant diss he ever heard, now we like, I know that's not your best shot, we waiting for you to come with something else. So like with him kind of like bowing out, it let everybody know, like especially his fans, all right, look, I'm letting this shit go. This ain't my beef. This ain't anything. If Kendrick want to feel away, he can feel away or whatever the case may be, but I'm getting back to business and focusing on the fall off. So I'm glad that is kind of the momentum shift, because now, like I say, it just pushed everything back on Drake.
Yep.
I like that too.
Okay. What do y'all think's next? Is Aubrey loading up the clip, or is it going to be some type of project rollout or a guest verse on somebody else like Kendrick, or this shit is going to die down now for a minute? Drake's going to respond.
It could go either way, but I feel like Drake is always recording. And anybody that's putting out as many albums as he put out, since when did Certified come out? 2019 or 2020? 2020? All right, well, yeah, anybody recording like that who just signed a $500 million deal with Lucian Grange, he got something in the tuck. He always going to keep something in the tuck, especially after going through past battles. He not stupid.
I want to detour a little bit. I agree with that, but I also feel like he lied about that push thing, because with all these leaks, it would have got let out by now.
What? Like the
song that was going to kill everything, which I know it wasn't for Pusha, it was for Kanye. It was he fucked Kim. That was whatever he was going to say. We all know that though. Everybody fucked Kim.
I wish he would have said that.
I don't think it would have did nothing. We don't even look at Kanye.
I don't even care. I just want to hear him say it on wax. Like, I want to see him become that. Like, he talk like he that, but I want to see him become that.
It's never gonna happen.
Yeah, I want to see him cross that line.
It's never gonna happen with Kanye. He love him too much. Gonna happen.
I don't really think. And I fuck with Drake, but I don't think he got much in the tuck that really is gonna hit with anything, because like you not like
Kendrick
for them other niggas for sure.
Kendrick's in the house.
But for them other niggas though,
oh yeah,
Drake is good at like just changing how things look, and he's definitely gonna address Ross and Nav. Like I said, I don't really think he's gonna address Nav like that, but Ross definitely, Future, Metro, and he gonna drop some droplets in there for Kendrick or whatever. And then if Kendrick don't say nothing, they gonna say it's on him. I think that's how it's gonna go.
I'll say this about Ross.
Jumping out the window on Kendrick, I don't see it.
Ross is nowhere near the artist.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
But 50 Cent supposed to be like the biggest gangster rapper of all time, the biggest paid nigga of all time. He still ain't got a dub on Ross shit. He still ain't let up on that nigga. If he says anything about Ross is gonna respond.
Yeah,
and it's not even gonna have to be musically because again, if I'm a rapper, it's a lot of stuff you can say about
Ross is waiting on a Drake reply.
Yeah,
I know most of the fans don't care because they feel like Ross not lit.
With,
I would listen though. I'm definitely waiting on
I want the IG reply.
That Mafia
that's
music.
what I want, the IG shit.
That Mafia music, bro. You feel me? Crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
That's the thing. Like a lot of the people that he gonna diss, like whether it be a
Future
gonna be posting pictures. Future gonna be posting pictures of fucking his baby mama and shit. Like he gonna be doing some radical shit. Like
I don't think
Future it ain't even about a rap battle.
This ain't
hit songs though.
Yeah,
songs.
Yeah, you get that.
I don't think Future really give a fuck. If you want
that song that hurt. What song is that?
The We Don't Trust You. Yeah,
that's my shit too. I think Future got a way of like.
Him and Metro got some shit on the top.
He's an artist too. You got to think too. So it's just like Future has a way of making these bitches whatever feeling he wants you to think he feel. He just good at that. I ain't even gonna lie. Like you a nigga #1 fan. Dog. Like he's doing music, bro. Future don't really give a fuck like that.
I gotta stand for Drake for a moment and Hov because why are those the only two people when they pay homage they call it biting? Cole literally jacked Takeover all through that disc, and nobody's saying nothing. If that was Drake, they would have woke up the next day saying he dick sucking Hov.
Nobody root for
J. Cole not known for that,
but nobody root for the.
You listen to some of the early shit, he do it a lot.
I mean,
but you're towards the prime and the end of your career. You shouldn't be doing that now.
It's just
hanging fruit.
It's just for the disc though.
It's corny though, because then I'm gonna go back to the disc. 4 albums in 12 years. Do J. Cole have 4 good albums in the last 12 years?
Yeah, I don't think he
Can you compare his catalog to Kendrick?
Yeah,
I would never. Kendrick has the best catalog out of all three.
That's where he fucked up at. That's what I'm saying.
Because like that's why he had to apologize. It's like now you make yourself vulnerable because now when we put everybody's catalogs on the table, yours might be the weakest, man.
That's like Kendrick coming out saying I
it is the
That's
weakest.
like Kendrick saying I'm gonna outsell Drake.
I'm not gonna say that.
You would be a fool to say that.
Like weak as far as like commercial hits, probably.
Who?
J. Cole. Like the weakest out of the big three.
He might have more hits than Kendrick.
Maybe. Maybe more hits. Maybe more hits.
Hits. What I mean.
Because I feel like Kendrick put all the hits just on one album, which is
J. Cole.
Damn,
probably.
yeah, Damn is his hit album. The rest was concept albums. It was a really I mean, it's arguable. I ain't just it's arguable.
Yeah, I don't know.
Cause like me, even Jake, like I don't like Cricket Smile.
Yeah, I hate Cricket Smile.
And they ruined what is it? Wet Dreams.
Yeah, Wet Dreams.
I hate that song. That shit. They still play that shit on the radio.
For sure. My goat can't never make that.
Who your goat? Sean?
Nah, Kendrick.
Oh.
Nah, Sean my nigga for sure. But
nah.
That's my nigga though for sure. They can't never take away his contributions to this.
Okay, so how do you feel about him being left out of the big three and him dropping the freestyle and a single that it's probably not gonna stick? It's not
the freestyle hard. I think that the single is good enough because he learned a lot from working under Ye, and I feel like our community we be hoeing him, but like I think white people fuck with Big Sean for sure. Yeah. And I think that he makes stuff that's easily digestible. That I could easily see that being played on like the NBA Finals or the playoffs or something. Hit my shot like, hey, like whatever. I ain't about to be riding around banging it, but the sync placements for sure. Get your money. Get your money. How many records he talked about he sold in that freestyle? Like 50-something million? You ain't going nowhere, bro. You good. Now, as far as the thing be, that's not enough for them. When they rich and you sold all these millions of records, but they still want the praise from the culture.
That's why he mentioned them in that damn freestyle.
Yeah, and you got to stop being scared if that's what you really want. I feel like a part of him is like
he's scared of Boogeyman.
I think it's a little bit of all three, and I feel like you got to be willing to get on wax and really pop your shit. But like he's living a comfortable life. I feel like he feel like J. Cole. Like they want to live a happy life. It's not no real toxicity in their blood.
I mean, he been with that girl for 7 years. I think marriage not in the plans then.
Yeah.
They keep unfollowing each other and all that other stuff. I don't know, man. I think he lost like while
they not together.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't. They could be secretly married. They could be broken.
I don't be following that shit like that. But I mean, at the end of the day, you could just tell.
That's what the subject better be about, bro. So I ain't trying to follow, but that's all he want to fucking rap about.
Right.
And then he did the Tiny Desk. I don't care about your fucking son. I want to hear some bars.
His Tiny Desk was straight, bro. It could have been better. It ain't my favorite one. My favorite Tiny Desk is Scarface.
Scarface. Yeah,
that bitch is crazy. No cap.
Well. I don't know, man. I'm mad he apologized, kind of. Like you say, either don't say something or just keep it as sparring. You should have brought up his catalog because you just shot yourself in the foot.
But my thing is, bro, you knew that when you wrote it or when you rapped it or when y'all played it back in the studio. Like, I don't believe he was gassed up on his own bars, bro. I just think I
think the pressure got to. I think bad influences got in his ear.
Whoever told you to do that, Cole, please get from around him, bro.
Okay, I got this from somewhere. We gonna rank these albums. This supposed to have been the original Big Five. We gonna rate Big Sean's first album, Finally Famous, Wale Ambition, Drake Take Care, Good Kid, Mad City, and Sideline Story.
Okay, I think I already know where I'm going.
I go first. Good Kid, Mad City, Take Care, Ambition, Finally Famous, Sideline Story, then Finally Famous.
Damn, you hate Sideline Story.
I just heard Marvin Gaye and Chardonnay playing in my ear.
That's definitely number 5, but
yeah.
I got Good Kid, Mad City, Ambition, Take Care.
That's surprising. We gonna go back to that.
Yeah, I need to listen to that.
I'll go Cole because I was kind of waiting for it after the mixtapes.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I told you I'm a big fan. I was waiting on that shit.
Yeah, I was waiting because it was
It bossed me a lot. My chain and my watch. I almost cried. Ass.
Yeah, that shit was ass, bro. I'm probably going Good Kid, Take Care, Sideline Story, Ambition, and then Finally Famous.
And let me start with you. You putting Ambition over Take Care?
So you got to keep in mind this. Drake did had a little Replacement Girl, right? Like 06 or something like that. But Wale went on this fucking crazy people forget. You had Wale, Crit, Cudi,
Wiz,
Currency, and this crazy mixtape run, and Wale, I always felt like the body of work was always solid.
Nobody want to hear me. I used to tell people don't like Wale because of personality. Wale, and nobody want to hear it because he's not a street rapper. He's not big, and again, we just talking about this dark skin. Gucci, Wayne, Jeezy, Wiz. If you go look at Wale catalog, man, that shit is crazy.
Yeah.
But I'm not putting over Take Care.
And this is just to be very fair.
Is Lotus Flower Bomb on the album?
Mm-hmm. Everything on there.
I gotta retract my statement.
Oh no, ain't nothing on there fucking up. Take Care to me is because people still shit on views. Take Care is his classic. That's the only one that's undoubtedly his classic. I'm not saying classic all time. Put it top 5 albums all time, but that's his classic. So you telling me Drake classic? You put Wale.
So me being me, and this is just being me, completely being just going through the times.
Mm-hmm.
I really fucked with Nothing Was the Same.
People debate.
And Nothing Was the Same, and If You're Reading This Too Late, more than I did Take Care. And those to me kind of grew with
You was my favorite album, but I see why people pick Take Care.
Yeah. Those kind of grew with me a lot better than Take Care did. Take Care did have a lot of commercial success, but I was an actual Wale fan prior to Ambition coming out, so I was really anticipating that. I was really a J. Cole fan prior to that. Even Cudi, those was all guys that was my,
I hate Cudi.
Cudi fell off. But
his first album classic.
Yeah, those were my guys
prior
to Drake ever even dropping. So my bias does play a role in that. But at that time, man, even if looking back, I was fucking with Wiz more. Wiz.
Oh my god! Yeah, when you want to talk about the greatest downfall, I don't want to we ain't gotta
But once you got that bag,
once you get
topic, yellow, and you got that song.
Once you get that Amber Rose, that's the beginning of the fall from grace. No cap.
But I feel like if he would have not went the route he went, as far as commercial, and he wouldn't be successful. That I mean, that's what
Good
for us, for the fans. We want
I'm about to say
he don't
very
care.
successful.
It's a
That
give,
nigga well off.
it's a give and take for sure, but not like your legacy musically though. Like trash, buddy.
Yeah. But
I'm gonna kind of switch mine around. I put Cold World. Are we ranking like our favorites or just like what we think is the better body of work?
I did favorites.
I did the better body of work.
If we doing better
And
body
they
of
happen
work,
to be my favorites too.
if we doing better body of work, I'm gonna say Good Kid, Take Care, Ambition, Cold World, and Shine. I think that's what his was. I had Cole at number 3 just because I prefer that album over Ambition, but yeah.
And this is what you always say about Take Care too.
Yeah, and even at that time too, like
I'm not showing nobody that. I'll show it to Josh later. He know though. We done had it. I done told him when I met him. We got a few more minutes. Let's jump into this Nelly thing because we never talked about it.
Yeah, I love to talk about
I ain't even hip. What's going on with Nelly?
He said his era of hip hop was the toughest.
Yeah.
And I absolutely have to agree. I'm just gonna take not even my take. I'm just gonna give some examples. 50, M, Luda, T.I., Outkast, Hove.
Early 2000s was
Rough
crazy.
Riders, not
Yeah, if I say Rough Riders, you got E.
Ludacris too.
Yeah, I said them. Yep, Luda,
Okay.
E, DMX.
You said Eminem?
Yeah, Eminem, Missy,
Busta?
Busta.
You forgetting one bit major one, the Murder Inc. shit. Like
Ja Rule.
Ja Rule for sure.
Yeah, like,
shit, it's a lot, bro.
Yeah,
and them is
Okay.
not no platinum. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And Nelly has 2 diamond albums, y'all. Two diamond albums. Nobody heard of St. Louis before Nelly, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
He didn't have a cosign from Dr. Dre
No
or
cap.
Paul
straight out the
or
Midwest,
Rockefeller.
bro. Like
It's all on him.
Yeah,
And
universal,
then
yeah.
I'm gonna do a fucking country album, double disc, soup, tie.
Crazy.
So I don't know, man. Yeah, I think it's undeniable.
He different, bro.
And you could go skill, but we ain't talking about skill. We talking about
Can you make
overall.
records?
And these are not streaming. This is literally
Niggas
I
had to go
in
and
the
buy
store
it.
and buy it,
Facts.
bro.
Facts. Yeah.
And you couldn't preview it.
If somebody told me Nelly was they go, I wouldn't argue with him.
I had Country Grammar and I had the
Okay.
City Spud, the first
City
St. Louis
Spud,
Lunatics
St.
album.
Lunatics, yeah.
Going to fucking laser tag with my fucking friends, listen to the fucking shit. Like,
Yeah,
I don't know, man. I mean, I didn't fuck with the country shit, but the first 2 albums,
The
that
little
group
song
album,
was cool. He did a whole album of country.
Yeah, he had a whole album.
Yeah, I know that song.
He got a
Yeah.
whole album. It was a rap side and a country side, I think.
Nelly had everybody, like, if people was wearing white ones, but Nelly had motherfuckers really, like, on their Air Forces, man.
That song is classic.
Weird.
No cap.
What was it? Vocal?
Yeah,
Niggas had Vocal from
yeah.
TJ Maxx.
No cap.
I never wore a Band-Aid, but niggas was wearing Band-Aids.
Crazy.
Yup. And then we know about Tip Drill.
Yeah.
So,
Legendary.
yeah. So are we all in agreement? Best era. What else I got in here? Oh, yeah. This is for Josh, because Josh be ignoring me. I know he be like hearing on some bullshit. I'm not about to respond. Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson. I'm going to go first. And you older, so you know. Mike Tyson been ass since Buster Douglas knocked his ass out.
Yeah.
He got out of jail. He picked and chose who he fought. I've had Holyfield beat his ass twice, and Lennox Lewis beat his ass. And then he retired. What are we talking about? Y'all talking about some highlights from the fucking 80s, man.
Yeah.
He's a fat loser. He always lost. It can't just be pick the black guy. And if it's rigged, don't watch it. I'm picking Jake Paul. Bet me. Mike Tyson is ass. Not you, Josh. That's why everybody watching. Mike Tyson is ass, man. What y'all think about it? What y'all think about Jake Paul? Is it a big setup? Is it rigged? Because if Mike's so cold, y'all think he gonna take a fall?
Mike got to take a fall regardless. Like
He ain't got the endurance.
yeah, you
Jake Paul is literally he's a boxer now.
like
It's not a joke.
This is gonna be a good check for Mike. But there's no way Jake Paul loses that because then you lose this whole momentum that you have with his whole like setup for
Then what y'all
like
gonna send Mike out there to fight after that? Like,
no.
Can't wait to take your money, Ty.
It's rigged though.
Don't watch it.
You say Mike?
I think it's rigged. I think it's just more publicity for Jake Paul.
For some prime.
But I feel like with the but what see me, I can't just outright say rigged because even with the rigged shit, it's gonna come out eventually. Who shut up? Diddy and Vince McMahon can't give people $10 million to shut up.
But aren't they classifying it as an exhibition though?
Yeah, classified as an exhibition.
Yeah, so if they classify it as exhibition,
The fight don't count.
No, I mean, no, they're not about to give Mike Tyson a boxing license because he could die in it, and they liable.
Yeah,
it's probably gonna be 3 rounds, 4 rounds, something like that. Different gloves and all that. But again, not Josh, but all the black people just picking him because he's the black guy.
Nah, you can't.
He been ass since he got knocked out by Buster Douglas in 90.
If it was a real fight,
what was it, 92?
Mike Tyson like a legend though. I ain't gonna say they just picking him because he black. Like he like a cultural figure type shit.
Let me see Akeem Olajuwon when I go 1-on-1 with Giannis. Then we gonna pick.
I would pay to watch that. I mean, if he could still hoop, I don't know.
Look up Julius Erving versus Kareem 1-on-1. It was an All-Star weekend. They wasn't that old. Trash.
Oh damn.
Go watch it.
Damn.
No, Jake is too fast. Punches too quick. That's what I'm saying. Like, what are we talking about?
We just watched the Roy Jones. That shit was terrible, though.
Listen to me. Even with that logic about Mike Tyson. 30 years ago, Mike Tyson was trash. He was losing. He was getting his ass beat.
Yeah, I didn't know none of that. When you was just saying all the times he caught L's.
When he went to, after he fought Buster, he fought Buster, went to jail. He came out, fought a warm-up fight, beat them. He never beat none of the big fights. He lost to Evander. Evander was supposed to fight him before he went to jail.
What was the last year he won?
He won a little like
here's and
but
there's.
Like somebody like big.
Nobody. He didn't beat nobody.
I don't think he held a title since
the 80s?
No, 92
before Buster.
Oh, it's been a minute.
Yeah. No, he got the title from somebody else when he got out.
Yeah.
And he lost it to Evander.
Who would y'all rather see Jake Paul fight? I ain't never seen him fight nobody.
I ain't really I don't even know what weight class he is. I'm waiting on Ryan Garcia and
they say bro going
Haney.
crazy.
I thought Davis was fighting him again.
No, it's Haney. It's Haney first. Yeah, it's Haney.
They say bro going crazy. Who did?
Yeah, I was gonna say, is Garcia ready though?
Yeah,
I see him. No, he's tripping out online and shit. Yeah.
I think it's a little bit of validity to what he's saying.
Hey, Davis fighting though too? I'm tripping.
Yeah, not Garcia though. Somebody else.
Who Davis fighting?
I don't know the dude's name. It's happening in like June or July, but no, it's Garcia and Devin
Oh
Haney.
no, Garcia called him out again.
He said if I win, yeah. But nah, man, fuck Mike. Nigga, he's been losing since I was fucking 8 years old. What are we talking about, dog?
Damn.
Shout out to Buster Douglas.
And Mike Tyson, man, he's still the greatest.
Drea, before we get out of here, how do y'all feel about Dre and Jalen Green?
Jalen Green been balling, bro.
No cap.
I mean, not after that Warriors come out and play.
Not after that, but like, shit, Jalen Green, like, what that, did you see the meme where it was like, do you want Ramadan, Kyrie? It was somebody else and got a family to feed.
Trade deadline, D-Lo.
I got a family to feed.
God was on a burner, man.
Yeah, he was going crazy for a minute.
So how do y'all feel about all the celebrities and athletes just sharing the same women?
I already said I hate that, but like,
y'all doing that?
I'm not.
No.
I mean, but it's easy to say what you won't do. When you get inducted into the culture and you learn what it's like to have millions of dollars and what's cool, you're not hanging around nobody like us no more. So if we all in this tax bracket, if we sharing women and having sex with the same pussy or asshole, then you know that's what we do.
Josh.
And I'm not saying I'm doing it, but I'm just saying.
I know we ain't known each other that long. You know, if I'm Jalen Green or if I'm Kyrie Irving, I'm going for Oprah. Yeah. I still want Oprah.
Oh, that's crazy.
I'll go for Martha Stewart. I'll go for one of them hoes. I want the status and the longevity, the money. I want to be in that wheel. Fuck Drea.
Hey, man,
you committed like that?
Yes.
Yeah.
You gonna put up?
If Maya Angelou was alive, I would go for her.
So how do you go about that? Like, do you be honest with them? Like, yeah, I only want you for your money, but
no,
Are you gonna play the role?
Put that dusty shit on my face. I'm selling a dream. I need it. Whatever they need. I'm Stedman, and then I'm going to hoop.
So you making them?
I'll stay in the guest house like Stedman.
Okay. I ain't mad at that because you gonna get it back.
I ain't going for them harlots. Then they can't. They shit probably fucked up. Ain't no more kids.
Oh yeah, you say
and
you
the
blind.
kids they do got them get their ass out of there. I'm in that wheel, and then bam, I own what's the magazine? Oh,
okay, and the TV show.
Dreams.
Okay,
the Aaron Stevens show.
What you gonna do with all that money?
Shit, y'all be eating.
Oh, say less.
Let's get it.
Well, yeah, fuck the shit out of the rest.
Yep. Shout out to Oprah, Martha Stewart, R.P., Maya Angelou, and Rosa Parks. Y'all would have been my wives. That's
I
it
just
for-
seen a bus with Maya Angelou. I mean, Rosa
Saying
Parks'
that you
face
would have fucked a
hanging
currently
on the back
dead
of the bus.
person.
I thought, like, that is so fucking
Wait,
tone
hold
deaf.
on. What? Hold on.
I just seen a bus.
No. I heard you.
Oh.
What he just say?
Talking about that you would have fucked a person that's currently dead is crazy.
Shit. What,
And then
Cole-
saying R.I.P.
What Cole say? I wish I would have had these
Oh,
long
yeah.
back in the day. I wish I would have had them. They just happen to be dead. Shit.
Yeah.
Shout out to them, man. And shout out to
You said
us.
Rosa Parks though?
Yeah, I'm gonna show you the picture.
She was rich?
Nah, but shit, we would have sold some blankets or something.
Say we would have capitalized.
We would have bought a bus.
No cap.
So that's it for us today. We gonna call this the Diss Show, and we'll see y'all next week. We out.
All right, now.
Peace.
Peace.
Hell yeah.